a few things that we should probably pay attention to if you do run a business is some underpriced attention. You know, as more and more people go to Facebook and Instagram, it's becoming a little bit more of a crowded space.
It is, but I'm noticing an evolution in the content is what's occurring. No longer is it about posts where you post a traditional blog with some words, because people don't want to read anymore and it doesn't catch their attention.
Yeah.
Then we got into images, and that's kind of where Instagram really exploded, because it was very visual, and a picture says 1,000 words.
Yes.
I think now it's video. And it's not just video, in my opinion, it's people taking the extra time as a business to take that content and upload it natively to each of those platforms so that the video autoplays when you're on that platform and you're swiping. Because if you just link a video from YouTube into your Facebook timeline, you have to still click it and it's got to do something. But if you upload it into Facebook and you scroll, anybody's watching the timeline, it autoplays right away. And you go and throw in your closed captioning, and then the words start showing up. That's what I think it is. So technology, in my opinion, is all because it's for convenience. We're all lazy. We don't want to take the extra step, and whatever it takes to make it more convenient for us. I feel that's what it's going. So people, my tip to businesses is spend the extra time, take the extra effort to make it easier for people to consume and look at your content.
Those are some great points, David. Actually, the one key thing that you hit on is uploading it natively. I mean, Facebook's going to show a Facebook video way quicker than they're going to show a YouTube link, which takes you off Facebook.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's a really good point for you people at home. You know, we kind of touched on chatbots. I think you're going to see those explode a lot more. I think as technology becomes cheaper and processing power becomes more attainable, I think it allows for these things too. You know, you think of what's that Moore's law? Is it that every
technology doubles every 18 months, and it still holds true. Gordon Moore in 1966.
Absolutely great. Yeah, right.
And it's still happening.
Think of that. That's over 50 years ago. This guy quoted that, and it's still relevant to today, right?
Yeah.
So, I would even say that change is exponential now.
The change is exponential by nature, and I think the problem is that us as human beings, we live a very, very linear life. So we're going and learning and growing like this, and technology is doing this crazy, skyrocketing, exponential thing.
Yeah.
And it's just exploding. And sometimes people that come up to me and they're like, I don't understand how this works. And sometimes I say, you know what, you just don't need to understand.
That's right.
You don't have to understand it. Just realize what it's doing for you.
Yeah, I think like another thing too is you don't want to get caught up in all there's a plethora of options and tools out there, right? Like the next shiny object. I think you really want to just, cut off the fluff this year and get back to the basics and kind of identify what your business is, trying to achieve this year as opposed to just being all over the place. I do see that a lot. Everyone wants their hand in every pie because they read an article or their counterparts doing it at the country club.
But then they don't do any one of them well.
That's.
And then the other problem is they're really measuring the return on investment now. They're saying, hey, that wasn't worth the time. I hired this person to take care of my Instagram and my Twitter account, and it's just not worth it. I'm saying, well, then automate it. There are tools to do that, and it can be very effective.
What are some of those, actually?
Oh, man, I mean, we use a whole bunch of them. We use Hootsuite, we use Buffer. You can schedule things natively into WordPress websites. In YouTube, you can schedule your videos so that you can do like a weekly drip. And then IFT, which is a free service. If this, then that. I love that one, seriously. Yeah. And there is no reason for people to say, I don't understand. If anything, pay somebody to set it up for you then, and just let the machine do its thing.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of excuses out there. I think there's a lot of fear. Misplaced fear. I think you just got to get out there and start doing stuff.
And perfectionism. We got to be like Gary Vee and just do it.
What is that? Done is better than perfect.
Yeah, exactly. So, because then it's done.
Yeah, and everything starts off that way. I mean, it all evolves, right?
Absolutely.
You know what you started 3 years ago on your website probably doesn't look the same. It shouldn't.
We hope not. I think that people have to realize that if you built your website, it's not good enough anymore. You've got to do much more than that. And you don't have to pick all the platforms. Pick one and do it well. Drip out on a regular basis some content to establish yourself as an expert in that, whatever your field is. Build up some trust and get some content out there. Because honestly, like you said, if Google's all about answering questions, you got to think to yourself, are you even answering any of those questions on your website or in your blog posts or on your videos or anything? Like, does it even show up? And then don't get mad that people aren't coming to you and finding you if you're not even answering basics.
Yeah. And just because you answered the question today, I wouldn't expect a whole bunch of people coming in tomorrow either, right?
No,
you know,
it's not an overnight thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
It's a slow burn.
no, that's a really good point.
Thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you go and take a look at all the other content that we're dripping out on a regular basis. You can smash the notification bell down here. Make sure you subscribe over there or wherever the button happens to be on the screen. You can leave some comments depending on what platform you're on. We do monitor that stuff and probably create another segment, a piece just for you.